For those of you that are planning on making a career out of something that's going to be art related, one of the important things for you to do is to create a portfolio. A portfolio is a collection of originally created work that you have. If it's a painting or a big poster or something, obviously that's not as easily stored. You take a picture of it. If it's a big poster, you print it down to an 8.5 by 11 sheet. If it's a statue or a painting, you take an 8 by 10 photo or a series of photos of it, and you put it all in a notebook, and that is called your portfolio. In keeping with that, what we're going to do is we're going to create original artwork for your portfolio cover. It will be for the front, the back, and the spine of your cover. You'll get 2 grades for this assignment. The first will be a rough sketch grade. So on a rough sketch, what all I'm looking for you to do is just on a sheet of paper, sketch out, use a pencil, and just do a rough sketch of what it is that you're going to do, indicate what colors you're going to put where, and show it to me, and that's a daily grade. If it takes you any longer than, once you have the idea in your head what you want to do, if your rough sketch takes you any longer than 5 minutes, then you're overdoing it. A rough sketch is supposed to be just that. It's the basic framework. It's the basic idea of what you're going to do. You leave the details for once you get into Illustrator. The rough sketch is just the broad stroke outline. This is in general what I'm going to do. As far as the project criteria is concerned, it must have a theme, colors, etc. It needs to have text on it. It needs to have some text treatments, including text to a path, etc. Color schemes, no large undeveloped areas, and created shapes. No downloads, no photos. It has to be all created by you. And here's the grading rubric that's going to go with it. Examples. So when you look at my examples folder, you're going to find that there are a bunch of individual sheets here, and there are some folders. This project has evolved over time. When I first started doing this project, it was a simple front page only sheet. Then as time went on, I said, well, we're not going to just do front page. We're going to do front page, back page, and spine. So there's the front page, there's the back page, and there's the spine. So what this is going to do is these are going to slip on the outside of a notebook, a 3-ring notebook. You know how they have the clear sleeves on the outside? After you print these out, you're going to put them on the outside on the front, back, and spine. And that's going to end up being your personalized portfolio. So that was Hunter's. This is Kelsey's. Notice how there's a common theme between them. You could tell that these 3 go together. Like I say about this assignment, if all students were to take all 3 of their pieces and cut them out and just spread them out and everybody put them in the same pile, somebody that does not know this class should be able to walk out and say, those 3 pieces are part of one project, those 3 are part of another project, etc. I should be able to tell by looking at them. With Chris's, you can tell that the front and the back definitely went together, but the spine was a little bit off, and that did cost him a couple of points. But other than that, it was really good work. And we already talked about Hunter's. And these 2, you could see how they go together, the scales for the dragon and then kind of a serpent thing, and the colors match, so that works. But also examine these. Some of these are really good. Like this one, we have color schemes. We've got the color scheme going here and color scheme going here. Here, this one uses perspective. Notice the tile checkered floor. I really like this one a lot. So this was designed to basically mimic a piece of notebook paper, even to the point to where you have the hole, even to the point where you have the paper that gets torn over time. Obviously supposed to be hand drawn and colored, which was the effect he was going for. Did the handwriting thing, even has the pencil sketching the next fish that the shark is going after. So just really clever stuff. And that's the project.